was actually using his account. Because Mohbad really don't talk like that. Based on what they have exchanged and chat, for Mohbad to be posting, that means somebody is using his account. That's what he stated. I want to ask people this question. What does this mean to you guys? I want to ask you, because this part, I really don't get it. This part, let me flip the camera. I screenshot this part. In blackout name, you confirmed via email in February that Lily released the payment to him. What I am requesting is a confirmation, specifically last 2 withdrawals payment of the Malian music catalog before you routed it to the payment of $72,000 and were made to Mohbad, not Malian music. The money was and I would appreciate it a lot if it is in the email chain. At September 28th, I can confirm that Mohbad received 2 payments directly. I missed that part. Shit. I pay dates that I withdraw the money. I missed it. Yeah, of course, we need Mohbad's friend, Flammy. Papi. Mimi. It's on YouTube. Okay.
Good evening, sir. It was in December 2022. And Mohbad, yes, sir. And Mohbad was killed by his supposed girlfriend in September 2023. Sir, less than a year, sir. Sir, there is one thing when the guy said, good evening, sir. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, ma'am.
He said, because I joined late as well, but I was able to join. The guy said, when we go on Google, they said he died on September 12, 2023. Here I draw my line, or here I withdrew my line. He knew Mohbad died on the 11th.
Because he stated that he died 2020. He said when we checked, he said he died 2012.
When I was listening, my son told me, is that Mohbad case? I said yes. You know, the next thing I told him, I said, is still a baby. He's not a baby like that, but he's still a baby. Because they knew that I'm doing this thing. And he told me, and I saying that, I told my son that he collected 72,000, whatever, from his boss in December. And he was killed by his girlfriend in September. You know, the next thing I told my son, I told him, be careful. Be fearful of girls. I begin to be scared of myself as a woman right now. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Mimi killed Mimi, Iyabode. They killed this guy because of that money. Are you for real? You're telling, and the group chat came out. Bella was saying the guy is not rich.
How many money? The Bamba is fighting a lost battle. Mohbad is poor.
Iyabo Ojo called that man a bastard that you are collecting his some money.
And he said he's poor. In everything.
And you called him a poor.
Poor.
And you are telling me my brother, listen. We know they've bought, we know the police have been bought. We know that. Can you buy bought?
I think Baba Mohbad needs to start fighting for that royalty. The problem with royalty is the problem with these people.
Yes. All this money.
Fighting for that royalty now.
Yes.
Establish that he has the right to that, because the only fight that these people are fighting is the royalty. They keep saying that he is not rich, he is poor. Kadima started it. Wunmi stated, I'm not working, I don't even have a car, I don't have a job. We are Blasphemia is one that was paying our house rent.
Sir, did you see the post of 4 days? According to them, they said
and Leanne.
Yes, according to them, it passed on the 12th. We will not accept it. And 4 days after, which was on the 16th, and I went to Mohbad page this week, and I just went to his page. Believe that post was the last post they put on Mohbad's page. I went to his Instagram page just this week, Tuesday. No, last week, maybe Friday or Saturday. I went to his page. Even the Shetty, it is good to pay attention. I think I need to start reading. I need to start reading now. Because that very post this guy brought up was the last post they put up, sir. You can imagine this girl and all his followers put it on that guy's page. Now they need to fight for his royalty and his catalog.
Never thought about this post. I've seen before, but even him saying it that they don't care about his death. They don't even want to know what killed this guy.
That is actually giving us an it. Baba Mohbad. Babani, Emperor, Carpenter, Pastor Joseph Oluwabamiwaloba, as from today henceforth, start fighting for your son's royalty.
I think it is time.
I was born and raised as a Muslim. Islam told us that I may not know anything about the Quran, but what our leaders in this thing are telling us is, when you have a child that is rich, and eventually, like, we're going to use Mohbad, we're not going to say you or me. It will not be you a nice portion and everyone supporting Baba in the mighty name of Jesus. As Mohbad passed, that guy was rich. He had money. He was taking care of his dad. He was taking care of his mom. As he has passed on, it is the responsibility of whoever in charge of the property to give Baba's portion to him. Because if his son was alive, he will still be taking care of him. So therefore, whatever riches, whatever the boy has, Baba must be a partaker of his portion. Now, let me go to that stupid Jati, pardon, himself that be freeze. It is the high time we start calling that boy throughout. If Dayo, I don't know his full name, but I know his name is Dayo, popularly known as Daddy Freeze. if he is not in that group chat, nearby no matter, because he was the one. I'm telling you, sir, he was after Eshuowo Bata herself said Mohbad is not rich. Mohbad they came from a wealthy blah 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 on free platform. It was Prince that stopped the thing that started saying Baba Mohbad is fighting for property. Let's go back and let's start watching it. Prince is one of the 2 people, or one of the 3 people, one of the 5 people that started saying Baba Mohbad is fighting for property. Oh, Ishiori Dayo, please. Ó ṣe olórí burúkú ọwọ́ rẹ̀ wàá máa gbé ìtì ní bàbá ẹ̀gbọ́n tí bàbá ò tiẹ̀ jọ ẹ́ lójú náà freeze. Because if your own father, your stupid father that gave birth to you, if he was actually a father, he will not leave a Nigerian woman and go and marry àwọn olòṣì tó jẹ́ pé ó lè lọ máa ń jà nílùú wọn. They still kò ní gbé wá sílé sí Nàìjíríà kó fẹ́ ìwà wa máa ní ìwọ dual citizen ìwọ bí wọ́n ṣe jọmọ bí náà ló jọmọ lùyà ẹ̀ kò ní dá fún ẹ kò ní dá fún ìyá ẹ̀ kò ní dá fún ìyá ẹ̀ gan ìwọ mú àlè Ìbàdàn játijàti ẹ̀yìn ẹranko. Now tell me níbo ni gbogbo yín fẹ́ fi ojú sí ní èyí. Look at it. I'm part of the people that speak ill of that boy that spoke or that speaks today, even though I did not know him. But looking at me, I don't listen to secular music, sir. But one thing I hate.
A lot of you big mummies and daddies in this justice for Mohbad, true justice for Mohbad, you don't listen to that music. You've never some before.
No. Such Christian music. My 6 years old son now, when he's singing American songs, I'll be like, in his class, he loves to dance, he loves to play music, and you know, right here that we are, sir, they will allow them to, when they say that they like this thing, their teachers will allow them. So his teacher used to say, hey, if you do your work, I will let you sing, I will let you dance. And me and his dad will be saying, níbo lọmọ yìí tí a kì í gbọ́ lẹ́yìn orin Jésù níbo ló ti orin Jésù mélòó gan tí èmi tí mi jẹ́ yẹn orin Jésù. These are children.
My wife plays that song every Sunday because she doesn't go to work. So I watch man go in Jésù, and I mean, once in a while though.
You know, so I don't know this thing. Even though when
they will catch it when you drive. You know, when you drive sometimes, you listen to music in the radio.
No, sir. No, sir.
Because our mommy, they sing this music because when we're driving them to school, going to the store, we play, the radio plays, and they tell you, can you put some volume? And they'll be singing. And too late, I can't turn it off. So what I usually do is make sure my Spotify is on, connected to my phone before I put them in the car.
The one I know that I used to, I listen to, let me see you. No. And you cannot tell me to sing it from end to from the beginning to the end. That is the only song. Because kò sí nǹkan níbẹ̀ tó wà, you know, tó wà against our religion, our culture, and all of that, you know. But I so much had pity for this guy. Look at how he was bullied, he was manipulated, he was stoned. Name it, sir. Ẹ wo gbogbo ẹni tó ti ń fún lóúnjẹ. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó sọ ọmọ yẹn dà. maybe this video, maybe it's coming out today. I pray in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And I pray in the oneness of God that is serving, that his future is going to be revived again. It shall be called a new name in the mighty name of Jesus. I had pity for him. Of all things that was said when I joined, $72 million. Sir, let's calculate $72 million back to December 2022. Moh Dèàd is a billionaire. This is where I'm going to drop. Moh Dèàd was killed because of that money. I'm not telling anybody to accept me, but the main reason why was that money. I'm using this opportunity to talk to our daddy, Imperial Carpenter, Pastor, Prophet Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba. As from this moment onward, start fighting for your rights. And that right is the royalty and the estate of your son. You are the signee. You are the please, can you tell me the name, the next of kin to your son? Because Abosede was never there. As a matter of fact, Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba, 1 penny should not go to Abosede. Even though Alupian said, like I said the other time, that the parents, even the siblings, they have right to his property because they have done him wrong and they have done that boy wrong. Do not give any of them a penny. Let them go ahead. Because when you were taking care of the 3 of them, none of us, even we that are fighting for you, none of us was there. We never knew you. So therefore, you have every right. You are a carpenter, you train him to school, you also teach him a handiwork, just in case Nigeria, a country where we are, that is the parents that will suffer, that will send the children to school. It's the same parents that will still be feeding, that will even establish them in business. You have done it all. Even in your son's death, you are standing by him. You sang, you said, nígbà tí mo bá bẹ̀ láyé, Alọ́ba ló ń jẹ́. Nígbà tó tún papòdà, Alọ́ba sì lórúkọ ẹ̀. And it will never change until thy kingdom come. When they buried Moh Dèàd, and the angels and all the angels stand beside him, if they raise him up, he will be called by his name. As a matter of fact, our Lord God will be part of the name he will be called. That is why those money belong to you. All this property. As a matter of fact, Abue, necklace here, boxers here, shirts here, everything belongs to you.
Exactly, man.
Now,
I will say it is time now.
we started talking.
We have started fighting for this 4 days after he died. It is not wrong for somebody to start fighting for this now. God bless you, mommy. God bless you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Assistant. What good?
mi ì lọ bẹ̀ mí tí mo ṣe ìjòkó ni látàárọ̀ tí mo ti ń gbá ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbésí ayé mi kiri mo ṣe ń wọ orí tiktok
Blessing ma àti rí yín àní rí yín mọ́ lórúkọ Jésù kò ní jẹ́ pé kò ní jẹ́ títàwa náà in the mighty name of Jesus. You are indeed a mother. You are indeed a role model because látàrọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yín àmọ́ ipa tẹ̀ ń kó àmọ́rú èèyàn tẹ́ jẹ́ by their fruits we shall know them. We know you ma.
Kí ni Naira Marley ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo gbọ́ kó fẹ́ jáde mi tẹ̀ wá mọ́.
$72 million ni Mohbad gbà ní December 2022.
Kò lè jẹ́ $72 million kí àbí $70 million.
$72,000.
That's 72 million naira or like 102 million naira.
Ma, Mohbad gba owó yẹn and he was killed less than a year.
Torí owó yẹn ló ṣe kú. Ẹni ọmọ ohun ìgbà ló ṣàtúnlọ ń ra Mercedes ibo lówó Mohbad wọ̀ lọ. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín mò ń gbọ́ mà.
Grandma, we as from today henceforth, àti tẹsẹ̀ bọ́ ṣòkòtò kan náà, property Mohbad, we need to start talking about it.
Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run kí ni Naira Marley sọ because àwọn nǹkan tó sọ yẹn máa wà of important ṣe mi kí n tó lè mọ ibi tá a lọ.
We are just giving highlights. Now, he stated the relationship between him and Mohbad. Ó fi chat ẹ̀ mọ̀ wá. Ibi tí Mohbad ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní problem pẹ̀lú manager ẹ̀. They have a group chat where Naira Marley, Mohbad's lawyer, himself, and Chubi were always on a group. It's called Mohbad's Project. So they were exchanging talk one day. Mohbad wá sọ fún Túndé pé kí Túndé shut up. Túndé wá ní àpéṣe torí pé ó jẹ òun lówó ni ó ṣe ń sọ pé kò shut up pé kò tí ì fún òun ní percentage òun. So Naira Marley sọ fún pé kò lè máa gba iṣẹ́ fún ara ẹ̀ pé kó jẹ́ kí manager máa gbaṣẹ́ fún. Ó wá pé Túndé is not doing his job right. Ó wá Naira Marley sọ fún pé if you need a new manager, let us know. You can change your manager anytime. If you have anybody you have in mind, bring the person. Also chat yẹn tí Naira Marley àti Mohbad tó ń jọ exchange. So it was a good conversation between them. It was a friendly atmosphere. And that's now what will people say about bully? He showed how he was advising him, how he was telling him to bring a new manager if he's having a problem with Tunde as a manager. At the point, Mohbad was not paying his manager his percentage anymore. They were exchanging word. Come out and say it to me. So alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn kí Naira Marley tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti exchange ìjà lórí group chat. Mohbad ti lọ sí ilé Naira Marley ó ti lọ bá manager jà. That was the video of content show tí wọ́n ti ń nà ọjọ́ tí wọ́n nà yẹn tó ní pé this is what happens to me ọjọ́ yẹn nìyẹn ó ní ọjọ́ yẹn after the exchange of you don't owe me money, I owe you money, you're not doing your job, you're not doing your job, this is ọjọ́ yẹn ni ìjà yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ wá ó bàjà òun ló ń gbé kúrò ń bẹ̀. Next thing Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí post pé Naira Marley wants to kill me kí ni ọ̀kan lẹ́yìn ìgbà wọ́n tún sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn to establish that actually I was trying to save you in all of this. But what it is that Naira Marley said something, said that messages that Mohbad was posting on Twitter after that fight was not Mohbad's handwriting. Also messages where I think your account has been hacked. Those messages.
Sir, please, don't forget to put this, sir. And he also said the last time he set his eyes on him was October 2022.
Yeah, that day they had that fight was the last time he set his eyes on him. And he said that, I mean, it's like somebody is using his account they were using that account to just one confirm account in Mafi Baruko Unjeni, which is okay.
Láti máa spike Naira Marley.
Yes. Because exactly what only pé ibi tóun tún wá ń gbé ńgbà tó kú, he showed his passport where he traveled out, he showed his videos of him and his kids. September 2nd, where they were having time, when he surprised his kids. September 7th, where they were having show, where they were having a music video with Zinoliski and everything. He showed a video of all of this, and he said they were even having dinner. Lọ́jọ́ tó ń pa pé Mohbad kú, ó ní àwọn jẹ dinner lọ́wọ́ ni. You understand? He shows all of this. He was not in the country, but he said what was very, very scary to him that was why they had to fight their life instead of fighting for Mohbad was when Mohbad died. They started releasing videos of 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, videos of what has happened a year, 2 years ago. Then he started looking at it like, why are you releasing this video of what has happened 2 years ago in spite of the fact that I was not in the country when Mohbad died? I was not in the house. Why would they be releasing this video 2-3 years ago videos of what has happened? Then he said he called Sam Larry. Sam Larry said that Naira Marley reported the matter, Mohbad reported the case to him. Then he wrote a petition August 7th. He showed the petition.
Sir, don't forget, he said even that of Sam Larry went to meet him where they are doing the video shoots. He saw it, the first time he's going to see it was when Mohbad died. It
was when Mohbad died. And that was when Sam Larry saw it for the first time too. That it was the video they were starting acting like, why is this video coming out now? These are videos that has been on over many stuff. So anyway, he said when he asked Sam Larry stated that it was true. He was questioned. He was arrested for the matter. He did a video. He did to the station, wrote a statement. Then when he could not present the evidence, they decided to go and bring the damaged stuff. Mohbad could not present all of those stuff. Then that was when he wrote a counter petition, which was August 7th of 2023. He wrote a counter petition. He showed the petition. The petition he wrote was August 7th, 2023, to counter Mohbad. So why all of this thing coming out? And I stated that, do you believe that 4 days after Mohbad died, on the 16th of September, the official page of Mohbad, immunization, said that they are fighting for Mohbad that died, but what is important to them is the relatives and the son of Mohbad. He now stated that, do you think these people care if after 4 days they are talking about relatives and the son of Mohbad? 4 days. They are not talking about what killed him, how he died. 4 days after he died, they were talking
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. And even in that post, sir, they even seek for donation by go straight.
By proxy.
Thank you, sir.
You see, so that it totally shocking me. I was not looking at that 4 days after Mohbad died. He stated that, can you share page? So I mean, the video is here. It's an hour for the 3-minute video. We missed the video because I didn't join, because nobody was expecting him to come out again. This is the video on YouTube, Malian Music headquarters. It's 1 hour 48 minutes long.
Mr. Ẹgbẹ́ kúrò ẹ̀kan jẹ́ ká máa fẹnu sọ́bẹ̀yìn mú máa lọ wò ó nígbà tí orí mi bá cool down, orí mi ò tí cool down báyìí. Ó ti kí mi látàárọ̀ ẹ̀jọ́. It's not easy.
So he spoke about a lot of things. Even when Mohbad said he wanted to commit suicide, he showed they had parties after then, they had music videos done. It was after Mohbad died, Mohbad said he was leaving the Malian Music. He released Peace and Ronaldo. He released 2 music. After Mohbad already stated that if I die, Naira Marley wants to kill me, Kiriko wants to kill me. That was when he released Peace at Ronaldo that made waves. After he left their house.
So I want to ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
From what he said that Mohbad went away with $72,000. But when did
that Mohbad provided an account, and he said he asked who has account is. He now said is his mom's account. He now said no, Mohbad, this is not your mom's account because your mom's name is Abosede. He stated it in the video, right? Then he stated that I knew that this account was Mohbad's mom, Wumi's mom's account.
So the $72,000 went to Mama Wumi's account.
No, he didn't say whether it went to Mama Wumi's account.
But the account that was provided, did Naira Marley pay any money to it?
He did because it was
okay. I don't want to know how much he paid to it.
He paid money to that, but he now told him to go and have his own personal account. So it was later Mohbad now went to go and have his own personal account.
Oh, okay.
He never had his personal account. It was later.
So is it possible for Naira Marley now to trace those accounts that has been paying Mohbad's money if need be?
No, I mean, he said that his account is transparent. The case is in court. If once the court says that this is the person that's going to be in charge of Mohbad's royalties, they are ready to pay. That was the last statement he made. He said that his account is transparent. It's a 50-50 thing. He showed a record of something amount was paid at so time. He showed all those records. He was just showing it on video. He was showing it that this was the amount was paid. This was the amount that was remitted, and so. And
someone said 2 weeks before the pile of Mohbad, or 3 weeks before the pile of Mohbad, that Naira Marley paid Mohbad some of the money.
No,
I don't know how much.
No, mommy, no.
Okay.
The money he paid was in 2022. December. No, there was no money paid.
They've started going to court since that December.
December of which year?
2022 was when they went to court for
yes,
for his catalog. That was when Mohbad released What You Should Do.
Yeah.
That
was when he released his yeah. I think he released that music in November 18th. December 18th.
2022 or 2022. Yeah, 2022.
Yes.
Because I was following him at that time. Yeah.
December 18, 2022.
I'm just
let me just quickly interject you.
Okay.
Let me quickly ask this question. There was a question
that how are you, ma?
I've been asking this question for a few times now, and I don't know if Bio Billions could just have the answer or someone have the answer here. I said when Iyabo Ojo partner reached out to Mohbad said he told him that he called his management before, and the management said Mohbad is having problem. Mohbad is the one that said this one in one interview like that too. Okay, I want to know if that statement is true, that Paulo reached out to Malian's record before go back to look for Mohbad contact and later. Because do you know why I'm asking this question? This man Paulo said when Mohbad came to him in United Kingdom that he told him so many things. And if I tell you something, if I die, it's the reason why I shared those things with you, so that you can come out and say A, B, C, and D. Iyabo Ojo said Mohbad confide in herself and Paulo.
Yes. What are the
Mohbad is dead now. Those things I say to them make me curious, like, okay, if someone tell you something that can help in finding out and you cannot say it, how am I going to be sure that you reach out to Naira Marley in the first place? That you are looking for Mohbad to come and perform in your show. Because this thing to me is just like all of them are lying. Even to Mohbad Apai, the polo lie for. Because Mohbad was like, if I'm not working with my record label again, why will they be taking food away from my table? That's what Mohbad was saying there, that they are telling people not to give him job. That Malian's record is telling people not to give him job because of what Polo told him. Because I'm just thinking that how am I going to be sure you that Mohbad confide in you that blah 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 is my problem, and the person crying maybe a month after confiding in you, and you cannot even, you are under the face podcast that you can express what he told you. Iyabo was there too. They can say one or two things that Mohbad told them, and up to now, none of these two people say anything that guy told them while going through whatever he was going through. I just want to know if they really reach out to Naira Marley, so that it should not be like they are lying on Naira Marley, that they are looking for Mohbad, and they use that one to just tell Mohbad that Naira Marley did not like him. That no one wants his progress. Someone is greeting you. So go ahead, mommy.
Yes, ma. Thank you, mommy. Good morning to you, ma. How are you doing? Good morning, everyone. Mbo Sumbola, how are you? Good morning to the commenters. I'm just being curious, right? First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Naira Marley for better late than never, for coming out to air his own side of the story. Even though for me, I want to say 100%, I got reservations. If my reservations would count, I don't know. But then, as I'm human, and I want to say that I've looked at it critically, I'm reflecting on it. Yes, to an extent, Mohbad was bullied by the Malian records. We all saw it. But was that what by Mohbad? Yes, we are all on the same page to say no. Because Naira Marley does not live with Mohbad. Mohbad was living with his partner at the time he died. They sleep in the same house. They eating together. They went out together. 48 hours before Mohbad died, he was with a particular set of people. And as we speak, we only would hear it that they were invited. They make statements. They did this and they did that. But what has come out of it? Nothing. In all of this was maybe, I'll just say maybe, because the case is still in court. It could be Naira Marley is not saying everything. Maybe. Because I was expecting to hear more. I was expecting to hear more detail, like, not, he didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, like, how would I put it, more detailed stuff. But maybe because the case is still in court, like I said earlier, so I'll give him that benefit of the doubt. And then I'm wondering, why did Wunmi present her mother's account? Are they trying to tell me that at the age of 26, okay, let me say he was 25 at that time, did not have an account of his own? Were they spending for him or what? So to buy a boxer short, you will have to go and queue. To buy a wrist chain, as you will have to go and queue. How would someone be laboring and then some other individuals are managing his fund at the age of 25. This takes me to say that Mohbad was bullied and abused in all aspects of his life, because that is being abused financially. So a man of 25 who cannot manage his own money by himself, the money was another person's account. Excuse me, was Mumi's mom part of my immobilization? You understand? She no Jemembani. Aboni she the accountant. Is she the accountant of the Malian?
Mommy,
I mean immobilization.
this is the reason why I said Mohbad pie is pre-planned. This reason that I gave when Naira Marley said Mohbad money was being paid into an account managed by Wunmi, and I understand it was Mama Wumi's account. I now ask a question. So this lady already planned that if anything will happen to Mohbad tomorrow, nobody will be able to trace Mohbad money.
So
She forgot that someone will come out and talk about it one day. They have planned all these things.
It's so premeditated murder. Nobody should come and tell me it was accidental. No, it was all planned. And this wasn't just planned, it was planned with people outside and the people inside. So, now they paid money into your account. How was that money spent? This to take us back to the Nigerian police that they did not do any job here. They were. I don't know. I don't want to.
See what
allegedly.
Sekebula wrote there.
Did
you read that comment?
No, all abuse was carried out on Mohbad.
I said,
tracing Mohbad's money alone will give us justice. Look.
They need to do a proper
look at this. Sekebula said, even Naira Marley said it is premeditated murder.
Yes, I was there. He said it.
Because you see, me, I did not look at the day Mohbad.
I just see it. Even Naira said it's a premeditated.
I did not look at the day Mohbad by you. The history of this lady in Mohbad life is what I went to check. And if I'm dating, you are a man, you are my boyfriend, and you are working. If I come put your money in my account, your family will know that I'm getting your money in my account. If anything happens, for me to go and look for third party.
Mommy, that is even an abuse. That is even an abuse. Do I not have the capacity to manage my money by myself?
Mommy, it's not me. I'm not looking at the abuse part of it, because if it's abuse now, let's assume that one's alive.
Mommy, okay, let us leave abuse there. Do I not have capacity to manage my own money? Why would it be paid into your account?
You see, it's paid into that account because Wunmi have devised a means like, okay, this guy is smoking and he's taking some hard drugs. Me, I don't want to say he's taking it. Wunmi is giving it. Because Wunmi is the one that someone claimed said Bella is giving Mohbad ice to use. How did you know that Mohbad is using ice? Me, that I'm speaking, I've never seen ice in my life. I don't know what is pour ice. I've never seen cocaine in my life. I've never seen polos in my life. So how will I know who is taking it? But there's one thing. For you to go and put that account, I know that this guy, I will kill him. Once he's gone, I will inherit everything. And the reason why that baby came into Mohbad's life, that baby in Wumi's hand, the reason why the baby came, that Wunmi went around to go and find a way to just bring baby to that house. Because you cannot tell me that if I collect your money into my account, that might be that I'm the wife bullying my husband. But if I collect your money into another person's account that I'm managing, that is because I know there's something will happen to you and I will sit on that money. That's the difference.
So they don't trace it to me.
To me, I look at what Wunmi have been saying ever since this guy died. If you say, who gave this thing, I do not pour water. If you say, who cook, I do not cook food. I was not there. She's agreed to remove herself from every. She said to the extent that we share the same iCloud. Then his phone is with you. Even when police are doing investigation, you have the phone in your hand and you did not give it to them, and nobody was asking you.
God bless you, mommy. God bless you.
And then this narration said there's video in that house, there's camera in that house that worked for 4 months. Police is never going to that revelation from
They were part of the conspiracy. They were all part of the conspiracy.
Police did not work on that.
They conspired.
Police did not say, okay,
institutions,
now,
the families, the friends, they all conspired and did what they did.
Because there are a lot of things that tell us that something happened in the house.
100%.
Police is looking away.
Yes.
Wunmi family everybody is looking away. Nobody wants to talk about it. She said when I come out in the morning before I went to where I go to, I just said that Falana, ó máa kú tògótò gbogbo ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa fọwọ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gbé sí. Sam Falana, because he was the one that made this case to be this difficult. If you had allowed the press to come into inquest, blow this thing open. Àwọn people yẹn sọ fún gbèsè the paper. There's no that they want to do negligence. Because it's going to be everywhere. Everybody will be following it and be reading it. And by today, we'll be referring to it on pages of newspaper. But this man called Falana, sometimes you will think they're activists. It's a lie. All these Iyabolen activists from Falana. That activists is to steal from the public. I'm telling you. There's no way you tell me.
The attack of activism is a way of making money.
There's no way you will tell me that you are an activist right away. As I'm speaking now, you are nobody to me. I will tell you to go get out of my sight. You don't, because everybody that I've seen that call themselves activists, they have used this to steal and change the poor masses' way of thinking. If Falana is talking, you will see government of the day will not be shaking because they know he will come behind and collect and be talking behind and come back to be sensitizing the public falsely. If these things that they say in Corona make you to the dailies, the press come in and they say, okay, Darusha said this and this person said this. And do you think Lagos State will have the capacity or the power? The DPP will tell you they want to sweep it under the carpet. It's not going to be easy.
No, it will be difficult.
So I say, man tó jẹ́ Falana yẹn. Fẹ́mi Falana, yes, Fẹ́mi Falana. Ikú ló máa pa àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Fojú sunkún ọmọ ni kò ní gbogbo rere tó ṣe láyé ẹ̀. Ó máa tọrọ jẹkú ni ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni mọ́tò ló máa pa ògùn ló máa pa. Olókùn kìíní hard báyìí. Gbogbo ìfọ́tà people yẹn sọ driver, Darusha, so many people. The nurse sì sọ pé wọ́n fún Wunmi ní ìwé. Àmì wọ́n fún DJ Bami ní ìwé kọ́ lọ fi gbé Mohbad sí mọ́ṣúárì. Ibo ló wọ̀ lọ. All those things did not make it to the pages of the news. That's why táwọn èèyàn kọ́ lè jáde sí wọ́n ní bàbá bá jọ sí ọmọ yẹn.
Not only the pages of the news, it did not make it to the reporter recommendation. Wambushe.
You didn't even make it to court.
Ah, God.
We talk about papers. Paper time mark at on court. He didn't even
He
make
did
it.
not make it. He did not make it to the investigation that took them 2 years.
Yeah, very that took them 2 years. Tí wọ́n ná owó tó ná time sí. Ọgbà death certificate yẹn kò matter sí magistrate. It was not a
Venue.
magistrate. She didn't make a word, a sentence about it.
No. And
So
not
now,
even a recommendation for it
it's,
to be investigated.
it's the Wumi. We not okay. I said it immediately. The Mohbad fight, and they released this video from Shudi where Bella was saying Wumi told him that Mohbad want to commit suicide. And now ask the question: when did they do this thing? Because I don't know Mohbad before. I don't know anything. I said, when did they bring this thing out? Why is this thing out there? And I told that time it was me and Mami Jacob. I said, Mami Jacob, this boy too sorry or rather not very low. They were asking Bella about his career, about him, not about Mohbad. And one way or the other, sneakily jumped Mohbad into it. I told that woman, I said, àwọn people yìí wọ́n ti fẹ́ kí Mohbad kú. And if that year had been out before Mohbad pie, Mohbad is supposed to sue Bella, to hang himself on Bella's neck. Because if I'm taking drugs, if I'm drinking, if I'm addicted, the Lord did not give Mr. Bayo to talk about me. It is me that have the right to tell people what I'm going through. And I cite Whitney Houston as an example. Even when I was going through whatever she was going through then, her family did not go to the extent of telling people, is this, is that, or that. But at the end of the day, it was even when Whitney died, every of his of our friend did not talk about it. Because it's one of his brother that now said, we were just playing with that thing when we see people using it. And Whitney got addicted to it. And they knew even before Whitney got to meet Bobby Brown. Nobody was talking about it since Whitney herself did not speak about it. Then why is Bella speaking for Mohbad? If they don't have their own way of making that guy the Mohbad pie. And immediately Mohbad pie, that video make it out. I'm like, kí ló dé? Are you telling us now pé iye Mohbad o torí kó fẹ́ para ẹ̀ yẹn o, òun fúnra ẹ̀ ló wá padà para ẹ̀. These people already planned everything. Everything. Is it not Bella Shmurda that pumping snake that say, even if the baby is not Mohbad, so be it. Anybody that asks for the real father, let them pick the person. Are you telling me pumping snake, the manager of Bella, know Mohbad to the extent that he can speak like that about Mohbad? Mohbad did not employ you. Mohbad, you did not work with Mohbad when he was in Naira Marley record label. You were not there in their marriage. Even when they come and spot in Bella's house, you are Bella's manager, but you were not living in that house. Gave you the audacity in that group. You don't know the father of that baby. And if Bella did not share Mohbad with you, or maybe it is Bella speaking in that group, you can't come and tell me when people are talking, maybe they don't know that other people listening have brain too. You just come and say, let them go and do it. And if it's negative, so be it. Anybody that come out and say they want to know the real father at that time, that means you know the real father. That means that means Bella Shmurda is the father, not the real father. And that's why Bella went to bring Wunmi out of Mohbad house. Immediately Mohbad died. Nobody was in that house threatening Wunmi. Wunmi has the right to be in that house among Mohbad, at least for the last part of their agreement, if they said the house did not belong to Mohbad. Bella rushing here, take Wunmi and go and rent house for Wunmi, where Mama Mohbad did not even know. What is the plan of Bella? Are you really doing that? That They move out of that house. Since you people say Mohbad rented that house, with Mohbad picture left in that house. You did not allow me to be in that house among that man that you call the father of the young. And you call yourself a friend. You didn't hear what was going on in that group chat. What did you now do to Pumping Snare? Pumping Snare that said that baby did not belong to Ileri Oluwa, your friend. What did you do to Pumping Snare? How did you handle Pumping Snare? Because you know, whatever Pumping Snare is saying, you are the one sending Pumping Snare to say it. And that's why San Laide say, ayé Pumping Snare ò ní dá ikú ló máa pa. Because yes, if you see the way these people, I did not even remember that Naira Marley was coming out. But Naira Marley said 4 days. 4 days. Meaning that Mohbad died on the 12th, buried on the 13th, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. They start speaking, talking about his royalty on his page. No money. That's why when this lady Karimo said Wunmi did not want Mohbad, immediately Mohbad was there. Wunmi went to do her nails. So, pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá sọ pé Wunmi yẹn mọ̀nà ọkọ ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó ní Wunmi mọ̀nà ọkọ. Èmi ti ṣépè fún láàárọ̀ ìpè gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé èèyàn Wunmi lọ fẹ́fẹ́ fún ọmọ wọn. Tí wọ́n bá wá rí Wunmi yẹn fẹ́ èèyàn bí Wunmi. Èpè tí ìyá Mohbad gbèsè pé Liam ò ní kú o nítorí tó ń bá dé kí Liam kú pé báwo lọ́lọ́run àṣẹ gba ẹ̀san lára Wunmi. Wunmi ò mọ̀ pé èpè ìrandí ìyá Mohbad gbé Liam ṣẹ́. Ó ló jẹ́ ọmọ òun kò jẹ́ ọmọ ó ní èèyàn bí Wunmi Ọlọ́run á jèrè fún Liam kí Ọlọ́run lè gba ẹ̀san òun lára Wunmi àti Liam. Tí wàá Wunmi bá dáa ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́yà ojú àdúrà yẹn ni ìyá Mohbad máa fún. But Ìyábọ̀ sì ń sọ pé wọ́n tó ti convince Wunmi but ìyá Mohbad ń support Wunmi ó dẹ̀ ṣẹ́rú èpè yẹn Ìyábọ̀ dẹ̀ gbọ́ bọ̀ kò sí ìtókàn Ìyábọ̀ torí pé wọ́n ti kó $72,000 wọ́n ti kó sákàǹtì kan ẹ̀yìn ti pọ́fìtì ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run bẹ èèyàn dẹ̀ wà. Èmi ti ṣépè fún wọn láàárọ̀ kò sí ẹni tó lè bá wọn wo ètò yẹn kúrò. Ikú Mohbad kò ń ṣe mistake. Ikú Mohbad kò kí ń ṣe pé wọn ò ro tẹ́lẹ̀. Tí wọn ò bá ro ikú Mohbad tẹ́lẹ̀ ojú Wunmi ò lè dábẹ́ yẹn ní graveyard Mohbad. Ojú ẹ̀ ò lè dábẹ́ yẹn kó rí ọwọ́ sọ nǹkan sí kó dẹ̀ máa sọ fáwọn tó kù kó máa wojú wọn báyẹn tó bá kì lẹ́rù lọ́wọ́ tó fẹ́ dà sí. Ojú Wunmi ò lè dá tó yẹn. Àǹtí Mohbad bá kú lọ́rùn 12 kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ kó owó ṣọtán lọ kójọ yẹn jọ oògùn tó lọ ṣe yẹn kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rẹ́dì láti dì sí orí Mohbad kó máa gbé lọ. Àtẹni tó bá Wunmi ṣoògùn àti Wunmi tó ṣe oògùn àti ìyá Wunmi tó sanwó sáàkáǹtì ẹ̀ àti ìyá Túndé gbogbo wọn bí mo ṣe dárúkọ wọn yẹn ikú ọ̀wọ̀ báyìí ló máa pa wọ́n ní kọ̀ọ̀kan lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹjẹ mint, thank you.
Ẹ ṣé gan mi, thank you so much. God bless you, man. Wọ́n sáré fi nǹkan wọ̀nyí. Ẹ ti wo àkáǹtì ìyá Jùmọ̀kẹ́. Ẹ ti rí. Adésànyà Jọ́sínà Ọlájùmọ̀kẹ́. Na my account. Ìyẹn send voice note sí.
Laughing out loud na my account.
Na my account. Ṣé ti rí àkáǹtì ẹ̀rẹ́ tó fi ń gbowó ṣé ti rí báyìí níwọ̀n wọ́n gbàgbọ́ láti.
èmi láìkì kí n rí déètì àwọn déètì ẹ̀ ṣé déètì ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀.
wọ́n try láti cover account number yẹn but ní báyìí wọ́n gbàgbọ́ láti cover account number. So àkáǹtì Àjùmọ̀kẹ́ ló fi ń gbó lọ́wọ́ Mohbad àkáǹtì Jùmọ̀kẹ́ wọ́n dẹ̀
ṣé kò sí wọn sí déètì sí ni kò sí àwọn déètì àti
wọ́n déètì ò máa ń tà lọ́wọ́ yìí kí ni déètì láti ṣe pẹ̀lú àkáǹtì Jùmọ̀kẹ́.
àtúmọ̀ èmi fẹ́ fi wọn history tó ti jí ń gbowó ni history Jùmọ̀kẹ́ wọ́n ṣe oh my goodness wọ́n ṣe ọmọ yẹn ní ṣekúṣe ṣá.
In fact wọ́n ṣe ọlọ́run kọ́lọ́run fọ̀run kẹ́ni.
wọ́n ṣe ní ṣekúṣe wọ́n ṣe ní ṣekúṣe wọ́n bà yí ẹ̀ jẹ́.
mo gbọ́ ẹ̀rù àkọlé ní tó ń sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó's intention were plain and clean wípé in fact Wùmí gan ló fẹ́ kó tiẹ̀ bá Ìyábọ̀ Òjó mo ní Wùmí ò kó tiẹ̀ bá Ìyábọ̀ Òjó Ìyábọ̀ Òjó àti Wùmí wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni because at what point do you start supporting this girl? At what point do you start communicating with the family of the Alobas family? Because if you want to do justice in this case, you have the upper hand. You were the front runner. Did you try to talk to the both families at the same time? Single family anyways. At what point did you talk to Baba Mohbad? At what point did you start talking to Wunmi? At what point did you stop talking to Baba Mohbad? At what point near best group charity best Baba Mohbad? Because as at 2023, nothing Baba Mohbad. As at 2023, nothing Baba Mohbad. According to the group chat. So,
Mr. Bayo, sorry to interject you. The script from the start was not to involve Baba Mohbad.
I can say that.
The plan was to edge him out.
I can say that all along because I confirmed for Baba Mohbad. We could confirm Baba Mohbad. Tell us the story of the 2 million because the magistrate was making me 2 million as a cause of death. 2 million was, and do you know Darusha stated in a statement that it was the 2 million naira that gingered Baba Mohbad to bury Mohbad. Baba Mohbad said that Darusha introduced somebody to him, Dre. When he said, who are you? He said, this is Mohbad's, that is the Davido's PA. He didn't even say PRO, he said PA. And Baba, we want to give you he didn't say Mohbad asked me to give you 2 million. He said he wanted to give you 2 million.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that video asked me to give you 2 million.
He didn't say that. We want to give you 2 million. Baba said, give me 2 million for what? And I said, no, don't give it to me. Give it to his brother. Brother and Baba Kwe. Now, this was what happened picture of when they were looking for ambulance to go to the station. Now, Baba said, but I don't want ambulance to the station. But boy, look, the ambulance why? Dre was what I called the ambulance. Nígbà tí ambulance dé tó check Mohbad tó ṣe gbogbo examination yẹn ó wà ń bẹ̀ throughout ó gbé Mohbad sínú mọ́tò nígbà táwọn ní pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ sí station pé kó júwe station fún wọn wọ́n ní pé nígbà àwọn wà ní mọ́tò báyìí àwọn àti Darusha ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó ní bàbá ló júwe police station fún ambulance driver.
Ẹjọ́ kí ni interest bọ̀bọ̀ ní gbọ̀ngàn?
Mohbad has made a mistake all along, referring to that guy as the PA of Mohbad of Davido, suspecting that he gave 2 million naira from his pocket because he is a representative of Davido. He was the one that showed them the ambulance. He was the one that showed them the police station that they will go to. In fact, he went with them to the Korodu environment.
Mọ́ṣúárì.
Hotel on the station for 3 hours.
Òun dẹ̀ ló fi orúkọ Mohbad. Òun ló fi orúkọ Mohbad sí show tí Mohbad ṣe last.
Okay, yeah, I heard that it was one that, mo gbọ́ pé emergency show tí Mohbad ṣe last yẹn mo gbọ́ pé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ní Kòròdú, òun ni.
Pé because gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé wá yẹn pé because Mohbad is an Ikorodu guy, he move market and move more. That's what I heard, but ìyẹn mi ti confirm yẹn. Bàbá sọ fún wa pé òun ló fún ọ ní 2 million lórúkọ ara títí ẹ̀. But introduction was that Mohbad's PA.
No, Davido's PA.
Davido's PA. Nígbà tí wọ́n á lọ tí wọ́n á ní ambulance òun ló pe ambulance wá. Nígbà táwọn fẹ́ lọ sí station òun ló júwe station tí wọ́n máa lọ fún driver bàbá nígbà táwọn ń lọ sí station wípé àwọn ti lọ almost 30-40 minutes lọ́nà àwọn wò pé kí ló tó jìnnà tó báyìí driver sọ fún wọn pé ibi tí wọ́n júwe fóun ibi tí station wà tó ń júwe fóun nìyí.
so bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gangan òun gangan ni ò jẹ́ kán fún bàbá ní ìwé láti gbókùn yẹn sí mọ́ṣúárì.
ó ní kò jẹ́ kó lọ sí the right station number one.
ó ní kó lọ ibi tó mọ̀yàn sí sódà wọn ò ní lè fún wọn ní nǹkan tó máa fi deposit òkú yẹn sí mọ́ṣúárì.
wọ́n dé kó ojú again to make sure pé iṣẹ́ yẹn parí. so iṣẹ́ that is why tó yẹ pé òun àti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ṣe máa wà nínú the same group.
Ọlọ́run bá ń gbọ́ if we have to pieces this case properly it's very very deep. There's more to this case that we can see. I'm telling you.
I say, there's
more to this case.
See, very black man, for me, Dre is the most demonic human being to rely on.
Oh, deep.
Olo brute in the group here.
Case is deep. Oh, deep go. But God will expose them. He will expose them.
The Papa has made from the beginning was that stating the video send us 2 million. The video send us 2 million. It was not the video. It was actually the guy that gave 2 million naira on his own.
But in that meeting too, they is saying any money they generated, they will pay him 2 million back.
You boy, what?
Come on, back.
Look at it now. It is not the video's money. That money was not from the video because Baba saw we pay fún àwọn ní Dad mo fẹ́ fún ní 2 million. But Baba, it is because the way that he introduced himself was as the video PA. So the only way Baba can identify him is the video speak. Baba ní pé Baba báwo lẹ ṣe dá mọ̀ because Baba need to identify him. Abana said, yeah, only because we were together for a long period of time. Oba won ṣe wahala gan. Look, Baba. Baba still think he was helping him to do wahala.
Excuse me, sir. Can we now say Dre was trying to rob? I'm sorry if it looks silly. Can we now say Dre was trying to rob Davido, or he wants to, with the influence of Davido, he wants to use it to scare Baba so that he will not be able to pursue that case.
I will say, I mean, for someone to get a close attention, to be close to you, you want to use something strong. He used the video PA. Nobody doesn't know. The video.
The reason they were taken to that hospital, they were taken to that police station, is that is the police station where that guy they can manipulate.
Okay, can I just add this as well? Are we meaning to say, would we say here that Dre was acting on his own account? I
don't want to believe that he's acting on his own account. Reason.
That is to say, powerful forces who were behind Dre.
That day, the someone called and said, is 100% for the burial.
No. Baba sọ pé Davido pé Davido lórí video call. Wọ́n kí àwọn kú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ, ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if they talk about the money. Baba ò sọ fún bí wọ́n sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ owó. Baba kàn ní pé lóòótọ́ Davido pé àwọn lórí video pé ó gbé video fún nǹkan fáwọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ.
Darosha ni wọ́n sọ pé owó yẹn strictly for burial.
I will not listen to Darosha.
Let me tell you something.
Yes. Yes.
I will listen to Darosha. 200%. Okay. Two things. Number one person to tell you that he was called at 11. That Mohbad was convulsing and taking it to hospital. Darusha was the only person that changed before the driver came. That's number one. Darusha is the one that said there was camera in that house and it worked for 4 months.
Yes.
A month before Mohbad died,
Okay,
the camera stopped working.
can you still say that when they went to the embalming case, Darusha stated that it was Adura that embalmed Mohbad?
You see that one?
Any suru man. Then when Adura came, ọlọ́tà Adura fẹ́ wá ọlọ́tà Darusha wá their Mohbad go to one Adura dání. Adura was standing outside. Nígbà tí Darusha get tán, wọ́n wá ní pé wọ́n kọ́ pé Adura wá. Ó ti ń dátà Adura. Pé Adura gangan ló embalm. Then ọwọ́ bàbá jókòó síbẹ̀ bàbá ń wò wọ́n báyìí o. Ọwọ́ wá ní pé kíkí wá ti mú Adura wọlé because Adura was not supposed to be in the station. Ojú ẹ̀rẹ̀ máa lọ tó máa ń ta tó ń ṣe fídíò pé now got Adura inside. Adura now stated that it was Wumi's instruction and in her presence. Okay, go home and bring Wumi. Now, nígbà tí Darusha tó ṣe post, he never mentioned Adura, never mentioned Wumi. He stated that he did not know how Mohbad was being put in the coffin because he stood far away. He was too scared to stay. He was too scared and he was too afraid or whatever it is. Get close to the body. It was on social media. He saw the neck being bent. He said that when they were processing, he gave the coffin, he gave them money to buy the coffin and do all of this stuff. He was not there when we were doing all of this. Now, he's now stating that it's Baba that gave him money. It's Baba that asked buy. He said Baba bought the coffin. Baba was present when they were doing the coffin and burying. So, are you going to stay that with what he said? Now, because I will say this, that what he said under oath, right? It's the same thing he said under oath in the environment. It was the 2 million that they give Baba Mohbad. He sent 1 million to Baba Mohbad. It was the money that he sent Baba Mohbad that gingered Baba Mohbad to bury Mohbad. He said under oath. Now under oath, now look at the atrocities of things he's done and look at the things he's done under oath. He has established one thing for us. 11 o'clock, he received a call, convulsion, and 12 o'clock was dead. I would say that was a mistake because
because you just say what is in my mind. That is mistake. That is mistake.
A true mistake.
That mistake that we are talking about. Put light into what they are hiding.
Establish a lot. So, because the government don't want him to make that mistake. They don't want to. They turn their eyes to that mistake. Because that mistake collaborated the story of the driver.
Yes.
And the driver is a professional person that can make a statement that you should hold on to. Because he's the one that spent 1 hour with the Mohbad. He spent a long. They said, how long do you think you spent with Mohbad?
Okay, Wunmi is telling us there's no camera in that house. Mohbad has camera. Darusha said it works for 4 months. Tí ọlọ́pàá bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, tí DPP bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, tí inquest bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, kó ló dé tán nìkan gbé ti 4 months tó record yẹn wá.
They don't need it. No, but ṣiṣẹ́ now, so they don't need it.
Then Fọláṣadé say something. Ó ní Darusha ò sí nílé. Wunmi come out. Wunmi ní Darusha, Rider àti DJ Bami lọ́dọọdún láago 3 òru. Ó mì pé Darusha wà nílé.
Yes.
So the problem we are having in this case, and I'm praying so hard and I'm begging God, is that Lagos State don't want to work on the pie of Mohbad. I'm telling God, I don't know how God is going to do it, to just help us see a loophole. And this case is established in another city, in another place. so that by the time DPP we see their life, we finish their life, those major things that these people said that did not corroborate what the DPP is doing, we can use it to start the case all over. I'm just praying. I don't know how it works because Lagos State don't want to go deep because I won't go to ọwọ́ bọ̀ṣọ̀ lọ.
Exactly. A lot of things that ṣe fẹ́ sọ ti sample tó ń gbé family months tí wọ́n gbé sample family.
Mr. Bayo, that sample tó ń gbé kò ní kán máa mọ̀ pé tó pa Mohbad. Sample yẹn. Sample yẹn sà kò ní kán máa mọ̀ ikú tó pa Mohbad. Second person tó ṣe autopsy àti toxicology fún wa ìjẹ́ pé kò mọ̀ ikú tó pa Mohbad. Wọn kò fẹ́ kọ́ sọ ni.
Wọn ní kò wá importance wọn.
Wọn kò fẹ́ kọ́ sọ ni. Just to make Baba look bad.
Yes. That is their mission.
But I believe God. I believe God so because I don't have power. I tell people, but I believe God.
What Naira Marley said, he stated that 4 days after Mohbad, he said 4 days after Mohbad died, that they already start posting royalties, money, and liam. That he now stated that these people really don't care. They don't even care about him. That was, he said, on his official page, they were posting him 4 days after he died. And
4 days is too long. Wunmi? Yeah. Hey.
So, I mean, ìyẹn tún open eyes mi sí pé it's true. When they're talking about property, royalties, 4 days after he died, after you get accepted that he's not rich, he doesn't have money. All of a sudden, you go and say, come on, is it not the right time Baba start fighting for that property? Because now I believe that the only reason why they are protecting all this matter is the property. The only reason why they are covering up this girl doing all of this. And you have to see, let me tell you something, right? Because based on Baba Mohbad's last interaction with Abosede, when his lawyer advised him,
Focus.
Okay, so I mean, if Baba Mohbad start fighting for his property, I want to start seeing the reaction of Adura. I want to see the reaction of Adura, Darusha, and Wunmi herself. If Baba Mohbad saying now that he goes to probate court, a probate court will have to establish the next of kin. Then the matter of who has the right to who has the right to is coming in play. And the probate court will say, okay, according to the tradition of so, Baba Mohbad has the right as the next of kin because he's the father, as the head of the family in Aloba. Now, if they say, oh, Baba Mohbad does not have the right to, that Adura has the right, Baba Mohbad,
Mr. Bayo, I'll be asking one question. Short, clinic on 5 GFE. Read the comments.
Papa Liam is truly Baba Olowo. Why would CY also be desperate for Mohbad's wealth? This confused me. Well, I don't know who Baba.
I said something before you even say anything. I said I'm a woman.
Mommy, trading Ileriola said greed is real.
Let me say this thing.
Unestimable.
Let me just say this thing. You see, if Baba Olowo is that boy's father, only Mohbad ò need láti kú for Baba Olowo tó gba ọmọ. Mo ní ọ̀gá kan in those days, Oyèwọlé Fáṣàwẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́. ọmọ ọ̀wọ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ Àtíkù ni ó fẹ́ gẹ̀kan ọmọ ọ̀wọ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ Àtíkù ni ó fẹ́ gẹ̀kan ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ gẹ̀yìn fẹ́ dàrú ọmọ kékeré ó kì í mọ́lẹ̀ ó lọ gbé sí island gẹ̀yìn bímọ fún ẹ gbọ́ àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n ní ìfọ̀n wọ́n ní èékánná tó bá gbẹ̀mí ṣe ń ronú ni mo ṣe ń sọ yìí o I'm not saying that mo ń sọ pé kì í ṣe bàbá olówó but nǹkan kan wá ó tún wá yà mí lẹ́nu tó jọ mí lójú gan jù ni pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní sáàkù Mohbad pátápátá wọ́n mọ secret ọmọ yẹn kì í ṣe ní àti ọ̀dọ̀ Naira Marley o mo ń sọ àwọn tó wà lọ́dọ̀ Mohbad tí Mohbad fi kú yìí àwọn bíi Bella Shmurda Àyàn Zlatan gbogbo wọn mọ secret ọmọ wọn ò ní that's why tó ṣe ń ṣàìjẹ.
ṣe ti rí ìyẹn béèrè pé please confirm address what address account please Adesanya Justina Olajumoke saying my girlfriend's account again it is mine my mom's account ìyẹn tún sọ low ó ti dé mẹ́ta báyìí o 3 times àkáǹtì Wùmí ìyá Wùmí ló fi ń gbowó times now ẹ ti gbọ́ sí yẹn tún sọ my girlfriend's account again only it is mine my mom's account low ìyẹn sọ low.
so ìyá Mohbad ní Justina ìyá Mohbad lọ́lájúmọ̀kẹ́.
ìyá Mohbad ti jọ Ọlájúmọ̀kẹ́ this is the 3rd time they are presenting the account.
ẹni tó bá ní fóònù nọ́mbà ìyá Mohbad ẹ bá rí kínní ìkẹbà sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sí pé àṣọ òun ló ń gbowó Mohbad.
olóńgbò Mohbad o propagation wa ń sin látọ̀lá lọ nìyẹn o. Mohbad pa.
Ikú lágbára o ikú lágbára o ikú ní agbára ikú ní agbára dà tí wọn bá ti sùn tí ó jí báyìí ó ti lọ forever nìyẹn tó bá yẹ pé ó ní opportunity kó kàn wẹ̀yìn wò kó wá ní ewu bọ́n ṣe ṣe ayé òun bọ́n ṣe ṣòkú òun tẹ̀lé àwọn tó fún mọ́ Mohbad they are wicked látòrí dìde bámi dé ojì dé ojì dé gbogbo àwọn tó dé girlfriend dé gbogbo wọn everybody wọ́n ṣòbí tán ti wá nínú ayé wípé ọmọ olè ni wọ́n tó ìran wọn ò lówó rí everybody ń sáré láti rí nǹkan àní wọ́n ní wọ́n sì gbé òkú Mohbad lọ mọ́ṣúárì wọn ò tí ì gbà èyí tó náà ló ń jẹ́ kìtẹ̀ lórúkọ bọ̀bọ́ tó ní wọ́n lọ sun Mohbad yẹ yìí o bóyá Adébáyọ̀ àbí Dayọ̀ àbí kí náà ló ń jẹ́ tí wọ́n padà mú tán lòun ló send message sí Yomi. Dàmọ́lá ó ti lọ gbé kíní headphone yẹn wọ́n ló rà wá láti UK tó lọ ọmọ tí wọ́n yìí wádìí tán máa gbókùú ẹ̀ sí wọ́n ní Dàmọ́lá ti gbé.
ó dìjà láàrin Wùmí o àti jẹ́ ẹni wọ́n tí ó ní pé Wùmí gba etí ẹ̀ ó mú headphone àti chain Mohbad headphone tó rà wọ́n láti UK tó lọ láti UK yẹn wọ́n ní headphone yẹn wà very expensive almost $300 lórí headphone àbí nǹkan wọ́n ní pé ó gbé wọ́n ní ó dìjà láàrin even after 2 days after Mohbad die tó ti sin Mohbad tán tó ti sin tó wà nínú ilé wọ́n ló dìjà tí Wùmí gbá bọ̀bọ́ yẹn létí ó gba létí lórí pé kó lọ mú headphone yẹn wá Dàmọ́lá tá à ń sọ yìí tó ń lẹ́ tó ń mú.
everybody ẹ máa gbọ́ Dàmọ́lá yẹn ló ń sọ lórí social media àwọn tẹ́mi pé bàbá ń jà pé kí ni bàbá ń jà fún pé kán lọ sí Mohbad pé tí bàbá bá mọ iye tó wà lọ́wọ́ Naira Marley lówó Mohbad wípé bàbá máa lo réǹjì ìyá Mohbad á máa lo réǹjì mo wá jókòó lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ pé so Range Rover yìí ó ní value ju láìfù Mohbad lọ Range Rover yìí ó ní value lójú yín ju pé wọ́n mọ irúkú tó pa Mohbad sẹ́rí ó ká mi lára Wùmí ò tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kókó Mohbad wọlé tán kó tó máa wá gbogbo ẹrù Mohbad kiri ìyá ẹ̀ àti ìyá ẹ̀ àtàbúrò ìyá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń tì lẹ́yìn
Yàtúndé.
wọ́n dẹ̀ ń tì lẹ́yìn ẹ wò ó mo máa ń pray pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká kúkú ẹ̀sìn ní ìrírú ẹ̀rí látijọ́ tí ìyá mi àti bàbá mi ti bí mi sáyé kí obìnrin máa ní kó máa fi rìmọ́ọ̀sì wípé ẹni tó pè ní bàbá ọmọ ẹ kú mo rántí wọ́n máa kàn ní àdúgbò wa in those days ọkọ tó bí ọmọ mẹ́ta fún wọ́n ní ọkọ yẹn kú 40 days woman yẹn ò tẹ̀ta kò fẹ́ mọ́ ó ti fọkọ mi tó ti bímọ ó lóun mọ̀ ní bàbá àwọn ọmọ òun ìwọ tó ní ẹni ìlọ́kọ ẹ husband of your youth ìgbà tí kàrí wọn tẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń dùn yìí ó ìyá àwọn àti àbúrò ẹ ti rèé tó bá ti pọ́dún kan wọ́n bá fẹ́ sin Mohbad kan tí tàn bá sí kan máa sin bọ́ta kó lọ fọ́kọ míì.
kó move on kó gbọ́ṣọ sára kó lọ vacation kó fìtì kó ṣe irun fún ìgbẹ́ náà fẹ́ mọ àǹkárá ẹ̀rọ tí kò fẹ́ mọ àǹkárá ń gbà yẹn tí woman Facebook yẹn tó máa ń jókòó ti pépà tó fẹ́ mọ àǹkárá tó dìjà pé àǹkárá wo lè fẹ́ mú òun ló máa mọ àǹkárá èèyàn méjì jà sí àǹkárá tó fẹ́ mú òun ló máa mọ àǹkárá òun ló máa mọ àǹkárá tó dìjà tó ní kọ́ ló máa dáwọ́ àǹkárá padà pé tí wọ́n ti emphasize pé wọ́n yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ Papi Lolo àti Wunmi kan move on away from Mohbad kan move on.
àní wọ́n ní ìyá Wunmi sọ fún pé tó bá ti pé ọdún kan kó lọ wọ ọkọ fẹ́ ó ti lọ nìyẹn.
ọkùnrin pọ́ńtà wọ́n sọ fún ọkùnrin pọ́ńtà náà yeah they told her ọkùnrin pọ́ńtà náà.
Oh Lord, mo tún wo family yẹn mo fẹ́ mo ń wá ibi tí màá ti rí ohun ìyá Wunmi kí n tiẹ̀ gbọ́ bó ṣe bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe dá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tó mo fẹ́ wo ìyá Wunmi kó jókòó kó dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ kí n wo irú èèyàn tí Ọlọ́run fi dá tó jẹ́ pé bó ṣe wà yẹn bó jẹ́ pé ó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ó wà Nàìjíríà wọ́n kàn ṣáà sọ fún pé ikú ti pa Wunmi mo fẹ́ wo bó ṣe máa bọ́ síta tó máa jó mo fẹ́ wò ó wípé gbogbo nǹkan tó ní láyé tó lè máa múnú ẹ̀dùn ó ti bàjẹ́ mo fẹ́ wá wo bínú ẹ̀ á ṣe máa dùn this family they are wicked a bá lórúkọ míì tó ń